My name is Mitchell. Today, we're going to go through the sixth chakra. So, let the journey begin. Circle, oval, and spin. To the head, to the neck, to you. Circle and whirl the other way. Allow the breath to come in with depth. Release it slow. One more circle. Let's relax the right ear over to the right side and let it snuggle in and stay. Let's extend the left hand out and then ease down towards the ground. Maybe even begin to take your right hand up and bring it to the left side. And slowly just allow the eyes to close. For today, we tune into the insight. We stop and we pause and we allow ourselves to go into the muscles, the tendons, the bones, the feelings, the emotions, consciousness, liberty. We allow all of that to happen. Breathe a little deeper and slower, my friend. Just let the position slowly unfold. Ease the eyes as much as you can. Once you have the pose, try to close and look within. Allow that insight to happen. Let's ease up. Let's bring our left ear over to the left side and release the right hand out. Ease it down. Maybe stay, maybe lift the left hand up. And slowly bring it onto the right side of the head. Calming the mind. Bringing clarity. Bringing light. For today's element is light. This is an inner enlightenment. Light within your higher self. Take your time with this. You're a vision of you. Where do you want to take this body and mind? What is your path? What is your destiny? Go a little deeper into this today. We allow ourselves to remember our youth, our insights that we had when we were young. As you ease up, my friend, let's take the shoulders up high and release back down and low. We get them quite a bit. Something happens, a thing, a moment, a person. As you circle and whirl the other way and we gravitate to it. We feel it deep in our soul. This is something that's calling to me. It's magnetically pulling you towards it somehow. As you slowly round into the center, let's take the left hand up high, slide the left hand behind the head, maybe bring the right hand onto the left elbow, push the head back with this, and breathe. Breathe deep, breathe slow, maybe even let go of the right hand, slide the right hand back, maybe clasp the left. However far they go. Take your breath. Try to ease the eyes. Let it come to. Let your visions, let your destiny, your You're foreseeing the future somewhat, you could say. You know there's a deeper meaning to all of this. You have a purpose. Sometimes we need to close the external and go within. God, let's release the arms out wide and then slide your right hand behind your left head. Take your left hand on top of that right elbow and push back. Now is a time to reflect. This is a time to find the I within you. That inner state. Who am I? Why am I here? Why am I doing this? Maybe take the left hand back. Slide the left hand up. Reach the hand. Why are you being compelled to do certain things? Breathe. Good. Release all the arms down low. Let's lean over to the right. Forward and left you go. Around and around. Mix, move. Maybe circle and spin the other way. I felt this a lot when I was young, when I played sports, whether it be soccer, football, baseball, volleyball, when you circle and roll the other way, basketball, any wrestling, I don't know, so many sports I did when I was young. As you slowly come forward, see if you can gently lower the hands. Now, there are two kind of thoughts, theories with this. You can yin, and you can tuck your chin. You can yawn, and you can extend the head. And look forward. What compels you in this pose? Which one of those resonates with you? Sometimes it's both of them. Sometimes it's one of them. Sometimes it's none of them. You can adjust this. Sometimes I like to use blocks underneath the elbows, blankets, and sometimes it doesn't. You don't have to do these. It has always been designed as a practice for you to volunteer your time, your space. Take your time with this as you create space. Not only for you. When you go deep into this, you're doing it for the whole human race. You calm, you open, you expand, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Become an inspiration. Few more deep and slow breaths. Good, now let's ease up and ease back. Squeeze the shoulder blades in, lift the sternum, and maybe lift the hips, heart, the torso. Maybe the head back too. Breathe deep and slow, my friend. Good, as we ease down, let's see if we can cross the legs the opposite way. Okay, bring the hands together, send forward, open, ease down, all the way around to close. Extend out far, release down low. I loved playing sports, but there was something missing. I didn't have the drive sometimes, as you open the other way and release down low, to want to be a champion and get that trophy. I was more about wanting to have fun and to hang out and get to understand people. I liked the group atmosphere of it. I liked the social aspect. As you slowly bring the hands together, let's take your left hand up high, the right down low, and give yourself a big hug. You made it to your mat again. This is not the easiest practice. Willing to give yourself time to go within, to be with you. But there's always a miracle, a gift that is given. Take your time to come to you. Now let's take the hands. Let's turn your thumbs down low. Send the hands forward and lace. Pull the hands through the heart space. Squeeze the elbows together and then send them forward. How far, how low. Breathe deep and slow. Try to ease the eyes. Find that insight. A deeper reason. This is happening for a reason. You here now, doing this practice. There's more to this than just the physicalness. Use your eyes and breathe in. Good. As you take the hands in, send them forward. And then lift them up above the head. Go palm to palm, my friend. Breathe a little deeper and slower then. As you bring the hands heart height, release the right, bring it on top. Give yourself a big hug on the other side, my friend. I was good at the sports. I was never really the best. There was always someone more driven than me. Someone that wanted to win more than me. And so many times that person would win, would get the spot, would get the position. I would just let it go. But I knew there was a reason why I was doing these sports. All the way up until high school. As you release the hands, bring the thumbs down low. Lace the fingers, pull the hands into the heart, send them forward, squeeze the elbows and bring them forth. Breathe a little deeper and slower with this. When I finally graduated high school, I wasn't motivated to do sports anymore. I was motivated in other things, like art. I started taking sculpting, and I loved working with my hands. I started to sculpt marble, and I loved the challenge, the time, the patience, the concentration, the focus that it took. I used a chisel and a hammer, files, sanding, developing, molding. As you mold the hands in, as you send the hands forward, take the hands above the head, go palm to palm and breathe, and then I did miss though. Sometimes I would just go in my own little world in the class. Most of the time I did. I kind of miss that group atmosphere though. Camaraderie, the hanging out, getting to know the people, being in that social environment, expanding through a challenge. These are some of the aspects of sports that I did enjoy. As you ease the hand forward, cross the thumbs, and allow the butterfly to fly out and away. Bring the hands together. Legs push the palms forward. Circle, oval, and spin. High and down low. Round and around you go. Maybe circle or more the other way. Mix smooth. One more sway. As you take the hands above that, cradle the skull. Like put the head in a hammock. Don't panic, relax, and enjoy. Now if you want a little bit more, you can take your index finger and push it right on the edge of your skull in the middle and the back as you lift your head up with this, just very gently. This is a position that stimulates the third eye. Just a gentle push, right? You'll feel it's between two muscles. Sometimes it feels like soft pressure on your forehead, like a tingling. Breathe a little deeper and slower with this. Let that insight come through. Good. Now release the chin to the sternum. Bring the head down low. More deep and slow breaths. And then let's release. Let's use the hands to the knees. Let's lean over to left, forward, right you go. My teacher was this amazing gifted sculptor. And he would come by every once in a while, maybe a few times. He would just look at my sculpture, and then he would just, he'd we'd walk away. He gave me a lot of freedom and wiggle room to make my own mistakes and to figure out what was happening, what I was doing. And when I would be lost, I would go up to him and I'd ask him questions. I don't know if I'm sculpting this and this and that. Well, let me see. Then he'd go up to me and, what do you think? So you come forward, see if you can ease into this. It was a different way of being taught. I'm used to asking the teachers in school, what do you think about this? And they would immediately know it all. He didn't do that. He made me think my way out of it, to understand it, to find my own insight. It's like he was guiding me. Breathe a little deeper. Breathe a little slower. It's getting close to the end of the semester, and he comes up to me and he says, you know, the way that you sculpt, it's kind of like you're meditating. I looked over at him and I'm like, oh, is that a good thing? It's a good thing. It's a rare thing. I had many students. You go into this zone. I go, I do. And I like it a lot. Then he gave me a suggestion. It might have been one of the best suggestions that anyone has ever given me. He says, have you tried yoga? And I said, no. You know they have it here at the community college. You can get PE credit. And I'm like, ooh, yoga. I liked it. It made sense. I didn't really know anything of it. I thought it was all just stretching. And you might be thinking that right now. Are we going to do all just stretching? And if you thought that, you have good insight, because we are. And as we ease up, bring the hands back. Lift the hips, heart, and torso with this. Breathe in a little bit more. Maybe relax the head back. That night, I went online and I checked out all the courses. And at the very end, as you extend the bend in the knees and come forward with ease, there it was, yoga. I immediately signed up for the next semester. A few spots were left. There was this tingling throughout me. Like sometimes you just know. As you pull the hands in and open up wide, you know that this is your destiny. Even though how foreign it may be and how out of the box and unusual or whatever that is, whatever that judgment you give that to, that feeling you get when you know, that insight that comes in. As you come forward, my friend, see if you can stay. Remember, you can tuck the chin, or you can lift the head. I'm here to guide you, not to judge you, and not to tell you that I know it all, because I don't. sometimes when I go into the depths of me, as I expand, I get these bright insights, these amazing, thoughts, feelings. They're blissful. They're happiness. Breathe into this. They motivate me. And they challenge me. Sometimes they challenge me a lot. That's good. That's how you stay strong, focused, concentrated, flexible. You can take a challenge and develop. You can take a challenge and it goes like this and come even a little bit further. Take it on. Whatever that may be, whatever you feel your destiny. When you start living your destiny, you start to feel more of this happiness, this bliss, whatever it may be. When we stray away, that's when I find I lose my insight, my guidance, my motivation. This is the time, my friend. If you've been called to do something, if the spirit, if the feeling, and whenever you think about it, as you ease up, let's slide the legs back, bring the feet to the mat. Maybe lift the hips, the heart, the torso, and reach back and suspend. Breathe it in, uplifted. Your higher self. Only you know your higher self. That's where our insight comes in. Let's extend the right leg out, pull the left foot inside. Take the left hand out far. Send forward, over and down, around and around. Smoothly, peacefully. Maybe rotate the other way. A few weeks later, I'm standing outside, all these other kids with yoga mats. This guy, it's like he floating, comes right up to the door and opens it up. As you bring that left hand down, bring the right hand onto me and lift the head, heart, the torso as you twist with this. As you breathe with this. He didn't turn the lights on in the room. It was kind of like a wrestling room or gymnastic room. It had no windows. He went to the middle next to the wall and lit one candle and asked for us to come in. We turn a little bit more and breathe in. As we come forward, lower your right elbow, lift the left hand, and bring it as far over as you can. Sometimes I like to push my right elbow into that right thigh. Sometimes I like to ease the eyes and visualize my higher self coming through. One of the very first things he said, this is not a competition, this is not a contest. Do your best. This is a journey. I realized this is what I wanted sports to be like. I wanted it to be challenging. I wanted it to be physical, mental. I wanted it to be fun, interactive. I wanted to be in a group. At the same time, I wanted to be able to go deeply within. We started to begin the practice. And I had this inside of me. Except I was teaching the class. I was guiding people through the movements. I came out of it and I'm like, oh my gosh, they're on another pose. As you ease up, then back to the right leg. Bring your left foot in front of the right thigh and then slowly circle, oval and spin. Ease in and out of this, my friend. Round and around we go. Maybe circle and whirl the other way. I had an insight and it scared me. Maybe I shouldn't say scared me. It created, it was like shocking. I never once thought of me teaching yoga. But actually, I didn't know what I was going to do. Community college was there to help, to give me suggestions to find. As you circle forward, take your time as you ease down. If you want a little bit more with this, you could take the right leg back, or you can slide a blanket underneath your left hip. It was such a powerful insight of me in front of all of these people and guiding them through movements of mindfulness. But this is not what I'm supposed to do. No. Sometimes your insight is very strong and we deny it. No, 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 no. But it was a powerful insight. It was so powerful that I would never miss that yoga class. I actually looked forward to it. Towards the end, I asked the yogi, the teacher, I said, is there any other books that I could read about yoga that you'd recommend? I read every single one of the books on the syllabus. I want to know more about this. Enthralled, I'm motivated. Maybe come forward just a little bit more. as we ease up, let's slide that right leg back in if you brought it back. Let's take the left hand back and lift the right. But this time, let's lift the hips. Reach a little bit more with this. He said, there is one. I don't normally tell everyone unless they really feel inspired by the practice of it. I'm inspired. I'm inspired. Please. As you ease it down, send the left leg out wide. Roll into that left thigh, the hips, the knees. He said, well then, maybe you are ready. The book is called The Autobiography of a Yogi. You'll find it. It's around. Take your time with it. There's many depths to that book, he told me. And you will understand quite a bit. Just like stretching. If you take time with it, it will slowly open. You'll gain more insight. As you slide down the left, and see if you can stay. Breathe deep, breathe slow. Let go. Read the book of the body. Ease the eyes. I immediately went to the bookstore and I found it. It's a big one. Listen, I don't judge books by their covers. I judge them on how many pages they are. There's a lot to that one, but I still bought it. I was guided. I wanted to know. I wanted to go further. I picked up that book and boy, was it an understatement that I would not realize, understand, comprehend, be conscious and aware of what I was reading. I'd read it over and over and over again, the same page. What is he talking about? What is this? As you come up, you take that right leg out, bring the hands onto the knees, and massage to the knees, the back, the torso. Round and around. Maybe get into the ankles and into the feet. Sure. Round and around. Maybe circle and whirl the other way. I'm reading the book, I'm trying to understand the yoga asanas and the positions. And I keep on seeing this inside of me. It's not alarming, it's not shocking anymore. It's comforting to know your destiny. So we ease into center, see if we can come forward. As you ease down low, as you flex the feet and push the head hard and torso. Take your time with your insight. You know, you always have. Felt it, sensed it, you've been aware and conscious, you've understood even allowed yourself the freedom to imagine a little bit more of what that would be to live in your higher self. And maybe like me, you've talked yourself out of it. And that's what I would do after the school, after the class. I just went back to my normal routine. So I had that book though. I barely made it through any of it. But I would get these little insights of me, guiding people. I say, no, no, no. And this went on for a few years. I would get that insight, and then I would be too nervous to go to a yoga studio, so I would buy DVDs and I'd watch them. I didn't tell anyone. And I'd listen to their voices, and I would try to do the practice. I love them. But I loved being in the group. And I was so worried if I went to a yoga studio that everyone would laugh at me, that they would judge me harshly. They would think that I'm not skinny enough to do yoga. I'm not flexible enough. I'm not strong. Balance. It's hard for me to sit and meditate. And so I kept on talking myself out of it. As you ease up out of it, see if you can hold the right foot in and release the right hand out far. Forward, over, and around. So I just practice at home with the DVD. And then I would try to read the autobiography of a yogi. It was you circle the world the other way. Things started to click. Things started to move. Things started to flow. I got more insights about the positions the more I did them. As you spin the right hand back, take the left hand onto the knee, lift the head, heart, and torso. One day I finally went to a yoga studio. They had a special for a month. I signed up. I didn't know if I would be able to do it for a month, but I felt compelled. Give it a month. Give it a try. Turn your head a little bit over to the right and breathe. As you come forward, lower the left elbow down, take the right hand up high. Bring the right hand over as far as it can go. Push that left elbow into the thigh. Sink in. Just allow it to happen. Let it take time. I got to the studio, I rolled out my mat, and I sat down, and everyone's eyes were already closed. Everyone was already in their zone. And lo most of the people kept their eyes closed during the whole class. And I felt, wow, this is like the least intimidating group of people I've ever been around. They don't even look around. They're looking within. They're finding their insight. Being in a sacred sanctuary like that, it helps. To be in a sacred community builds strength, motivates, encourages. More breaths. Ease up with this. Bend back the left leg. Maybe bring your left hand onto your right foot, right hand onto knee, and circle, oval, and spin. It felt wonderful. So circle, whirl the other way. And so I came back about 2 days later. Different people, but same energy. Different teacher, but the insight, the practice, positions, they allow me to go deeper and deeper within. One more spin. As you come forward, extend out the left leg if you want to or not. Maybe slide a blanket underneath the right hip and sink with this. And it wasn't just all stretching. Though this class today is. But we're not just stretching the muscles and tendons. Stretching our insight. Closing our eyes and allow the images to come. Where do you see yourself in a positive light in the future? In your higher self. What would that look like? What would that be? It's up to you. It could be anything you want it. It could be what you want it to be. Nothing can judge you when you close your eyes and you go into your insight of what that is. Listen to the calling. Feel the magnetism. This is the light of yoga. Take your time with it. Breathe deep and slow with it. Going 3 times a week turned into 4. A few months later, I was going 5, 6 until I was going every day and twice on Saturday. I felt so compelled, so motivated, so in the zone. I was understanding the practice each time a little bit more. New little insights, new little parts of me that I didn't know that I was or could be, or yoga just slowly reveals it. So I like it. It acclimates you. When you're ready, little gifts come. Good. Let's see if we can lift up. Slide the left knee in and extend the right leg. Okay, let's roll over this right hip. Glide. Maybe rotate the other way. Your higher self. Close your eyes, see it, know it, give it a chance, give it time. As you come forward, see if you can stay. The owner of the studio came up to me years later. He said, "You're a yogi." I was taken back. It's your dedication. You come in here every day. I see it. As you ease up, let's bring the bottoms of the feet together. Spiral the mix. At the time, I was doing outside sales, but I knew the insight kept on coming through every time I did yoga, that I was designed to do inside spiritual practice. So I signed up for a program to get certified. I went through the program, I got my certification. I got a yoga class immediately. One of my really good friends, Lonnie, hooked me up even before I was certified. As you lean forward, let go. When I taught that very first class, I was very nervous. But there was this tingling feeling that I was walking my path, my destiny. It's blissful. It's happiness. And I told my boss, I can't do outside sales anymore. I need to take this. This is my path. I know it. I've known it for a long time, ever since I was in college. But I knew it. I knew it out there when I was playing sports. I knew movement, physical but also mental. I didn't see the insight so clearly when I was young, but when I took that first yoga class, I did. Inside you. Your higher self wants to break through, wants to be, wants to walk that path. Do it, my friend. Walk the path of your higher self. Don't deny anymore. Don't judge yourself. Flow with yourself. Grow with yourself. Know a little bit more of yourself. The I. Ease. Breathe. Breathe deep. Breathe slow. Good. Ease up out of this. Take the hands back. Oh. Lift the head, arc the torso. Hips. Come down. Send the legs forward. As straight as they can go. Take the hands up high. Exhale, come down low. Slide with low. Slide, glide, ease up high. Now the next time we glide down low, see if you can stay. It doesn't matter how far you go. It's okay if you don't understand. This is a journey. It's a process, practice of self-realization. Ease the eyes. Take your time. Relax the eye. Okay, as we come up with this, slowly lay completely flat on your back. Oh, maybe turn the palms facing up. Maybe ease the eyes. Breathe deep and slow. May you be with that eye. The eye of insight. Give yourself the next 10 minutes to allow that to happen. Namaste.